What's going on, everybody? My name is Tomas, and this is a comparison between the HD280 and the HD380 Pro headphones made by Sennheiser. Now, the differences between these two headphones is minuscule and almost negligible, but they're big enough that you should really take these into consideration. The HD380s come in at less impedance and they take about 54 ohms to power, and the HD280s take about 64. So what does that mean? Well, it takes less power to give you that full range of sound with the 380s than it does the 280s. But that small difference is almost negligible because you can plug both of them into a cell phone and they give you a really great full representation of the frequency range on both of them, so you can really sit and enjoy your music when it comes to listening to both of these headphones. Now, where the HD380s start to set themselves apart from the 280s is the modularity and the design. The HD380s have a removable cable. Although they have a proprietary connector, they still are plug and play option. Now, that's not to take anything away from the HD280s because Sennheiser provides you the instruction booklet in the packaging to where you can disassemble the ear cup and replace the cable in the 280s. But again, this isn't up to industry standard because if you damage the cable, it takes you a longer period of time to get up and running because you have to literally disassemble the ear cup and reconnect some connectors. It is possible, but to me, it's unacceptable. Now, talking about build quality and design, the HD380s feature a lay-flat design, and I prefer that over the collapsible design of the 280s, which lead me to believe that the 380s are meant to be traveled with because Sennheiser provides you a carrying case, and the lay-flat design allows you to put them in the carrying case, stuff them in a bag, and be on the go. The 280s, however, are collapsible, and they don't come with a carrying case, and it's something you'll have to consider. If you damage the cable, you're really going to be out of commission for a little bit. The 380s feature a circumaural design, so that means that it's going to fit your ear better and it provides you a more pleasant listening experience. In addition to that, the fatigue that you're going to experience on the 380s is far less than what you'll experience with the 280s. Now, I flew across the Atlantic Ocean and that took about 10 hours, and I kept the 380s on the whole time without experiencing any fatigue. You know, over time, ear cups become pressurized over your ear and you start feeling tired. You will experience that with the 280s within 3 hours for sure. But with the 380s, that's non-existent. They just feel great, and you can wear them for extended monitoring periods or editing periods without any issue. This is a very big plus in my book when it comes to wearing headphones because if you've ever experienced fatigue, it can make or break your monitoring session or your editing session very quickly. Now let's talk about sound. And before I get into this, I want to preface this portion by saying sound is subjective. Every single one of us hears sound a little bit differently. So with that being said, the HD280s have a warmer sound, so they accentuate the lows or the bass and the mid frequencies much more than the 380s do. The 380s have a much more drier sound, so it feels like you're actually hearing a really accurate representation for your voiceover. I haven't used them in music creation because I'm not a musician, but I can tell you that the 380s do a really good job of giving you a really great monitor of what your voiceover actually sounds like. So it doesn't accentuate basses, it doesn't favor any of the frequencies, it just gives you a really direct representation and a really accurate representation of what your voiceover is gonna sound like for your videos. Now, that's not to take anything away from the 280s, because they sound absolutely fantastic and they allow you to listen to music and enjoy the bass and, you know, the higher mids because they sound really great. But I prefer the 380s when it comes to editing and listening to music. It's just my preference. Now, before I close this video out, let's talk about costs. Currently, at the time of this video, the 280s are going for about $69 on Amazon. Now, here's the kicker. The 380s are going for about $30 more and cost you around 99 bucks. Pricing and availability will be linked in the description of this video, so you can make a decision on your own. If budget's a really huge thing, you're not gonna lose if you chose the 280s, but you'll definitely win if you spend an extra 30 bucks and go with the 380s. And hell, for an extra $30, Sennheiser gives you a carrying case. Well, that about does it for me in this one, everybody. If you like this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down and let me know in the comment section down below what it is that I can do to improve. In addition to that, feel free to check out my channel and some of the other works that I've done. If you like what you've seen here and what you've seen on my channel and you haven't already subscribed, feel free to do so. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Take care.